Daytime baseball coming at you on MLB Network from Petco Park in San Diego. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 San Diego Padres.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Number 41 gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint. But don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. In now, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
So we got him looking there. Hernan Perez goes down for the first out of the game. In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
This is skied into short left center. Myers is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Striding into the box, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
This is foul right side. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, the top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, Jose Pirela, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. To third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. In now, Eric Hosmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eric Hosmer becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 San Diego. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Reyes. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Got him swinging in the dirt. Hedges corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Reyes waits on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now for San Diego, Christian Villanueva, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Your attention, please. This change.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now playing shortstop.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. To 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you could put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Gonzalez gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back now on MLB Network from sunny San Diego. Without a doubt, some of the most beautiful coastlines in the country around here. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Myers. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Gio Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Perella ranges to his left. And there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo.
Stepping up now, Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, number 41, as he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here's Will Myers, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Shoots this one over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Perella. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And that one stayed too low apparently. Myers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Orlando Arcia, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. A ball and a strike now. A bouncer to the left side. throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 22.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that will segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys showing good but not great fastballs. 92 for one, 91 for the other. Jesus Aguilar will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Reyes moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Garcia fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Renfroe, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Hunter Renfroe goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Gonzalez steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Franmil Reyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Foul. Villanueva on third with 2 out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Schoop. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jonathan.
Now pitch on the way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone as it bangs off the LED board. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The
third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3-2 now. Liner toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Ryan Braun now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Line towards center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Now to the plate, Austin Hedges. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Striding in, Freddie Galvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Popped him up. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 41. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Will Myers. Runner in scoring position with Cervant. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he takes strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hedges at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres leave 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Gio Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One and one the count. A 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Renfroe is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 3. Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Renfroe giving chase. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Second baseman.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Number 53 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 53.
Jonathan Scope will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home. Ready for another chance? Jose Perella. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 10. Hunter.
Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here at Petco Park, we're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Lifted in the air to center field. Renfroe waits on it. 1 away. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This one skied out toward right. Moving under it, Reyes. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Domingo Santana will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Domingo Santana.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Corey Knebel is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Corey Knebel.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Christian Villanueva. He tripled last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Our score remains 2-1. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He doubled his last time through. Way in front of a great slider that time. Popped up, and this is taken in for the second out. Into the box, Christian Yelich, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch on its way, and the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. So stepping in, Freddie Galvis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. A ball and no strikes. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 2-1. Number 66 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 66.
So striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Scope. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Reyes moves over, and that's the third out. Danger. Stepping into the box, Jose Pirela. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Josh Hader is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. Braun is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Gio Gonzalez earns his first win of the season. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Arcade attendance this afternoon at Petco Park, a sellout, 42,000. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. In the National League Central, the Brew Crew combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 2-1. The Detroit Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-2. The Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins, 2-1. The Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Reds. The Nats put together 10 total hits as they got